I'm the District 3 council member where Ms. Johnston lived, representing over a dozen neighborhoods. It's quite I greet, first of all, the leadership of this church, and I thank them for their hospitality. I thank the leadership, elected, non-elected, appointed, and called. All of you, I bring you greetings. It's quite ironic that oftentimes when we face these tragedies, you'll hear quotations from our greatest minds, chaos to community. A book written by Martin Luther King, great wisdom in that reference. As we go back and we look at yesterday, Rosa Parks wasn't the first person to sit in the front of the bus. But it was strategic. It was planned. It wasn't by accident that they chose her to be the spokesperson for a movement. I think it is no accident that Ms. Johnston and all of her goodness brings us here today. She is not the first to die. But I think it's quite important that we follow the examples of yesterday, if we're going to really follow them. That every one of us have a unique purpose in the solution of this plan. And it ought not take a Ms. Johnston for us to attend the neighborhood meetings that happen every month in the neighborhood that you live in. Are you there? Do you own one of those crack houses that have sat vacant and abandoned in my neighborhoods? Do you own one? Are you collecting rent from a drug dealer every month? Tell the truth. Are you honoring the legacy of our matriarchs and our patriarchs of our communities that live in our neighborhoods right now, that die in our neighborhoods and won't leave in an effort to protect the sanctity of community? Are the heirs of those matriarchs and patriarchs honoring the property that raised them as their mothers and fathers did? English Avenue has 34% of its land vacant and abandoned. If you correlate crime and illegal activity, it's a direct proportion to the amount of free room and board we give to crack dealers and prostitutes. These very same neighborhoods you could walk in the middle of the night with no fear. That wasn't so long ago. These neighborhoods raised great people, and they can continue to raise great people. But I submit to you that the course that we're heading is a plan, but it's not our plan. It is a plan when houses are built in our community that people can't afford, because they know in the shadow of the central business district they can charge top dollar, eventually get it, at the expense of the indigenous population. At some point, we will look at the indignity that exists in allowing ordinary people, oftentimes low-income families, but ordinary people, oftentimes some of the best and brightest minds of our community, ordinary people, to live amongst cancer and decay. It is time for us to cut the cancer out of our community, to have zero tolerance for crime, and know this, I applaud. We're here, and everyone here in unison speaks about remorse for the Johnston family. But I applaud our police department. I applaud them because they are on the front line. We depend on them every day. We must hold them accountable, absolutely. But I believe the actions taken by our police chief here in Atlanta to seek truth. And I guarantee you the leadership of English Avenue and every other neighborhood in this city will guarantee that whatever the federal investigation reveals, that we're looking for truth. And our response should be to that truth, but each of us is accountable today. What's going on with your mom and dad? What's going on with your mother and father's house? Are you taking care of it?